Gregarious, bringing you a video on how to get Nightfallen reputation the easiest now that Legion has arrived. So, first of all, I want to talk to you about the world quests you will be able to do around the map. In Suramar, you will have the Nightfallen reputation world quests, like this one for example, the Withered Army training. This is also one of the best world quests you can have. You will have one time each 2 days. And how it works is that you will spend your ancient mana to I've come to help with their combat training. So you click that and then you decide how much mana you want to spend and how much you got. I really recommend maxing out your mana cap to 2000 before you even consider doing this. So the first time you can do it for free. It won't cost you anything, but you will only have 8 withered with you. So it will be as you spend 400 mana the first time, but you don't have to pay anything. So, but I still recommend after that, when you can actually spend ancient mana to get in here, I would really recommend getting the 2000 mana cap to get the 20 withered with you the first time, to make the most out of the run. I'm not gonna make a guide right now on how to most efficiently go through this dungeon, but there's plenty of other YouTube videos out there that explains them right now, so I didn't think it would be relevant in this video. But that's my recommendation as well, and make sure when you're inside this place you will see on the top of your screen a scoreboard, basically. The more mobs you kill in there, the more score you'll get. And you need 425 score to get the maximum amount of reputation possible from this. Even if you get 500, 600 score, it won't matter. You will still only get 425 reputation. Unless you're a human, then you'll get some additional reputation from it, but not by a lot, only 10%. And if you're also farming world quests that are in Suramar overall, like in Suramar City around here, or maybe up in Falnar, maybe up in Moonguard Stronghold, wherever that world quest you get might be, make sure if it's even possible, if the Dark Moon Fair is up, go and ride the carousel real quick to get the 10% reputation buff. It will really help you out. Even if you're a human, then you'll have an additional 10%, so you'll have 20%, which is of course better than 10%. Overall, I would just say do the normal quest lines, the storyline in Suramar, to get the most reputation possible out of it. And there will also be an additional thing to think about, which is the Keyring Tour world quest. I don't think I have any up right now that I can show you, but basically where you can see this one, for example, it says Court of Ferundus, which means I will get reputation from Court of Ferundus. But if it says Keyring Tour and you have one of these world quests here for the emissary quests to get a cache, you'll do 4 or 5 quests and then get a cache, which gives you mostly order resources, gold, can even drop a legendary if you're lucky. And additionally, from the Keyring Tour one, you will get a quest, which is, when you complete it, you can choose which faction in the Broken Isles you want to get reputation with, which are all these. I think you get like 1.5k reputation for each one, whichever one you choose. That is, you can't get for everyone, you need to choose one. But if you choose the Nightfallen, you'll get about 750 reputation from that one, which is really handy to give you a little bit of a boost in your reputation. Another thing to think about is that right now you can only do 8 dungeons, but you can probably tell that there's 10 dungeons in total. The Archway and the Court of Stars you've probably not done, and if you're wondering why, it's because you haven't got the attunement for them yet, which basically is when you hit that honored reputation with the Nightfallen. Most people probably know that you need 12,000 reputation then to be revered later on, but if you get to 8,000 reputation, 8,000 out of 12,000 into honored, you will get a quest from, I think it is from Talistra actually, this girl here. And she will give you a quest, a very short quest line, and at the end of the quest line you'll get another quest sorry, another quest line to go into the Court of Stars and the Archway. And those two dungeons you can only do on a mythic, which means you can only do them once a week once you've unlocked them. They can drop, they drop like the other mythic dungeons do, 840 plus gear, which can be rerolled to 845 or 850 gear, which is really handy. And if you are wondering about how to unlock the world quests, you just hit 110, you're not sure, like, all these people have these world quests, how do I get them? Well, it's pretty simple. Khadgar will give you a quest in Dalaran, and that quest is to reach the friendly with all reputations in Legion, which is Court of Rondas, Dreamweavers, sorry, High Mountain Tribe, the Nightfallen, the Wardens, and Valarjar. It's very simple. If you've leveled up and done the quests in each zone, you will be friendly with everyone except the Nightfallen. And the Nightfallen neutral to friendly goes really, really quickly. You'll just need to do the storyline in Suramar, like I said before, and you'll be honored in no time. And that's pretty much it for this guide. It's a pretty quick guide on how to most efficiently get the most out of your Nightfallen reputation. Really stay focused, even if you're playing a healer and you're struggling with the withered training. It's really handy to get the most out of most out of the score you possibly can, just to get that most rep out of it. It's very difficult for healers to manage in this dungeon, and I know that for sure. I've played it myself, but I know my friends are struggling in the dungeon. But that's why it's really important, especially if you're playing a healer, to get that 2000 mana, to get that 20 withered going right from the start to get going. Else you will really, really struggle. Only having 8 withered will make anyone struggle, since unlocking a chest in there mostly means you have to spend 10 of your withered, 5 of your withered, or something like that to get one of these chests. And the chests is what you really want to get in there if you want to keep going with the dungeon. If you just want a high score, just kill all the mobs and get 425 score in that dungeon at least, because 425 reputation is the maximum amount you can get in there. And that is pretty much it for this guide on how to maximize your reputation with the Nightfallen. I hope you enjoy it. Please leave a like and a comment, or if you didn't like the video, leave a dislike and tell me what I can do to improve. This is actually my first guide I've ever made, and I know I stutter a lot and things like that, so bear with. I will try to improve over time, and let me know if there's any other guides or anything, if there's a big question in Legion right now that you are wondering about, and I'll try to get out there as fast as I possibly can to make a guide out about that as well. And that is pretty much it, guys. Talk to you guys later. Gregarious out.